I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about how to take a compliment.
Craig, I think you're wonderful at what you do.
And
You're wonderful in general.
keep going.
Enough already.
Is that the way to take a compliment?
Yes.
That sounds good, right?
That's what you do. You grab it. You don't say, oh shucks, I don't deserve this.
Yeah, you keep pulling on it, right?
But as most of us were trained to kind of be self-effacing and to be a little bit unsure if someone gives us a compliment. So this guy is reminding us that compliments are a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's good to learn to take them graciously.
I remember in grad school they were talking about how people don't take compliments well.
No. And if you came from a negative atmosphere when you were a kid, you absolutely can't take it in. And I have learned to say to people I'm working with, when I say this good thing to you, can you take this in? And lots of times they'll say no.
Yeah.
I think they pay you to do that. And I'll always tell them not enough, and then they laugh.
Yeah. That's funny.
You don't really mean it. They're paying you to do that. I said, no, that would cost them another $200 or $300 a week, and they think that's funny. But it helps them kind of take it. But some people are just programmed to think so negatively of themselves, they can't do it. And like I say, I've learned to ask. Words of appreciation bring a gentle smile to your face, we hope, but for most people it makes you feel squirmy and uncomfortable. When someone thanks you for helping them, expresses gratitude for your kind act, or praises you for some accomplishment or quality you possess, do you ever let it in? Or do the compliments fall first as you revert to a habit of deflecting blessings that come your way? Mm-hmm. Most of us haven't been encouraged to receive compliments gracefully.
Yeah.
We've been taught that we're selfish if we bask in the good feeling it brings. No, you're not. Don't let your ego get too big. Don't be full of yourself. Be self-effacing.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that when I was a kid growing up, and it was don't get a swelled head. In other words, don't think well of yourself.
Yeah.
And now we all spend a lifetime working on that. Be self-effacing. Sadly, compliments may be contaminated and neutralized by considerations that are fear-based or shame-driven. Mm-hmm. Okay? Will they think I have a supersized ego? Do I deserve these kind words?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Here are some experiments you might try the next time someone gives you a compliment. First of all, take a breath. We often stay on our heads when somebody sends a whiff of appreciation our way. Responses such as, it was no big deal, no problem, or negative self-talk such as, if they really knew me, they wouldn't say that, prevent us from receiving accomplishment graciously. Instead, we deflect, minimize, or sidetrack to avoid the awkwardness of receiving it.
Yeah. So somebody might say, oh, I really like your shirt. Oh, this whole thing?
Yeah. Oh, this whole thing. That's a really famous example, isn't it?
Exactly.
This whole thing, yeah.
So it can be really difficult for people to try and deflect it.
Yeah.
And, sometimes people will offer compliments as a manipulation.
Sure, certainly.
And then they get angry at you if it doesn't get what they want. Right. Have you noticed that? Men especially when they compliment women.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they're rejected.
Well, I said the 10 nice things I was told to say to you. Mm. What's going on here?
You don't like me?
No.
Yeah, I told you all those things.
You didn't mean one of them. All right, a key to receiving a compliment is not overthink it. Now, we do a lot of overthinking, don't we, these days? Don't make it complicated by wondering what they really mean or if they have some hidden agenda. Mm-hmm. These are all fruitless inquiries. Just take it at face value and allow yourself to enjoy it or even relish it.
Yeah.
Okay? One concentrated effort I have made in the past year has been regularly to thank people who have been good to me. Writers, artists, various creators whose work has moved me in some way. And people are absolutely delighted. It can feel good to float appreciation towards others, and it just might lead to more compliments drifting your way.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know, so many people that we talk to are always saying such kind things to us.
Yes.
I mean, on a daily basis.
They really are.
All throughout the day.
Absolutely.
We hear incredible things from you guys,
Yes.
and we are very thankful for that.
And we're very grateful for that. And, you know, certainly that's our job satisfaction. So it's important to us
Yeah.
to be able to hear what you're saying. It also gives us some feedback so we know what you like
Yeah.
and what you'd like to hear more of.
And we do appreciate all
Yes,
the kind
we do.
words. We really
Yes,
do.
we really do.
Even
Yes.
though I joke around a lot about it and I'm always, laughing about it. But
Yeah.
no, we sincerely
We
do.
sincerely do.
So
Yeah.
thank you for all the kind words that you always say
Yeah.
to us. And, many of you guys are in a place where you feel terrible about yourself. You feel like you don't have any good qualities. You feel unlovable. You feel like nobody wants to be with you because you were rejected or somebody left you. But the truth is, you probably all have a lot of great qualities.
Sure.
And just because somebody ended a relationship with you doesn't mean you don't have those qualities. Exes can leave you for a lot of different reasons, but a lot of times they're not personal.
No, they're not.
Right?
And we take it terribly personally.
Oh, I know.
And
I
immediately
did.
try to figure out how it's our fault.
I took my breakups all terribly personal.
Terribly, right.
Not realizing that a lot of the breakups I've been through were because of issues going on with the other
It
person.
wasn't, yeah.
Not
And
'cause
that's often the case.
Yeah, not that I wasn't a great partner or, a fun boyfriend or a good boyfriend to them. They had issues. All three of the girls that broke up with me, now that I understand relationships and breakups, had pretty significant issues. And all three of them were avoidance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, I beat myself up terribly. And had you said a compliment to me back then, I probably just wouldn't have even sunk in the slightest.
No. There's nothing good about me.
Yeah.
But why would she have left me? Yeah.
So know that there are good things about you, and when somebody says something, it's generally from the heart.
Right.
And just say thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But also, don't settle for feeling terrible about yourself. I mean, for a certain period after a breakup, there probably isn't a whole lot you can do. But fight that back. You don't deserve to go through life feeling crummy about yourself.
Absolutely.
And I don't know that I've ever met a human being anywhere who didn't have some likable quality.
Yep. There's been very few.
I once went to a training when I was first in the business, and the woman, who was a very no-nonsense type of woman, said, if the best you can do is to say that you're eating instead of getting your food by intravenous, start there with the positive.
Okay, well, you got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
But compliments and taking compliments is really something we all should work on.
Yes.
Because you'll find that if people go to compliment you and you brush it off, it kind of hurts their feelings a little bit too.
Right.
They don't understand why they said something nice and you couldn't take it, or you downplayed it.
But it's a risk to give somebody one, because you never know how it will be received.
Absolutely. So hopefully you found this interesting and enjoyed the research that Margaret did for this one. Of course, when you want to get our help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret is here for Skype coaching.
I'm very happy to talk with you if you want to sign up with me.
Just click on Margaret on the top of the website to do that. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in podcasts, I am podcasted on iTunes, Spotify, and all the podcast platforms. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon.